Sandy played Dockers this week and excited about the chance of returning to footy?
Yeah, definitely. Look, it's been a long time since I played a game of footy, and got a fair block of training under my belt now, so working towards getting through the two main sessions this week, and be nice to run out in front of a packed home crowd and pull the purple jumper back on.
How many minutes can you play? I know you've done the bulk training and getting yourself ready. Can you play most of the game in the ruck, or switching between? Yeah,
look, I'm confident with the training loads that I've done that, if I do play for Freo this week, I'll definitely be able to run the game out.
Have you been told, like Ross seemed to say last night on radio, you'll all come back in. Have you been told personally that you're playing?
No, look, I've been told I'll come back in some form this weekend, whether it's for Freo or East Fremantle, I'm not too sure, but hopefully it's for Fremantle in front of a big home crowd.
Ross, also you did last night, if you do come back from Fremantle, you'd be used a fair bit forward. How do you feel about that role, and do you do any extra work on marking and that sort of thing this week?
Yeah, look, I always do work on marking and stuff like that, but as the side is, whenever you come in, you've got to fill the role for the side and be more than happy to spend time forward.
How's Zach Clark's been going, obviously, in your absence?
Yeah, look, Zach's been great. He's done a really good job for the side, and he's getting his hands on the ball, but he's also been a really good marking option around the ground and taken some really good marks. So he's taken his game to a new level.
How frustrating has it been for you over the last couple of seasons, because you've missed so many games?
Yeah, look, it's been extremely frustrating, but it's not too much you can do about it. All you do is do the rehab and do the best so you can get back out there and play again.
Are you confident in your body from here on to get some continuity for the rest of the season in the way that the club has handled you to up to now?
Yeah, definitely. Look, we took a pretty slow progress with the hamstring, just so that we did get it 100% right by the time I got back out there, and we've got a really good training load under my belt now, so I'm pretty confident that the body would definitely hold up.
Can you tell us what you did in the training load that probably is a little bit different to a week-to-week training session to get yourself ready to play straight away?
Yeah, look, the fitness guy, we sat down and worked out some of the things we could do that in terms of what I do in the games, there's a lot of wrestling involved being a ruckman, so we did a fair amount of that style sort of training, and which is pretty taxing, but also getting the kilometres in running around. So I feel like the match sim sort of stuff we have been doing will put us in good stead come playing game again.
How many Ks would you have pounded out in the last week or so?
Yeah, well, look, we had a pretty solid hit out on Saturday down at East Fremantle Oval actually, and had to run a fair few laps. So it was, there has been a few Ks around.
Ross said you wanted to get one crack at actually coming back, barring a setback. If you don't have a setback, this is sort of your one shot at coming back this season. Is that why the timing to wait for the right moment is so important?
Oh, look, the club takes a no-risk policy. Unless you're 100% ready to go, you don't play. And yeah, look, I thought I was pretty close last week, but the club opted to get another solid week of training and volume under my belt. And in hindsight, I agree that it's probably helped and will put us in good stead when I do return.
Has it been the longest journey back from injury for you?
Yeah, look, yeah, it has. Like, I missed patches over the last couple of years, but they were sort of in during the season. This is the first time I haven't played from the start of the season till now.
Have yourself and Pat been a good support for each other in rehab and the rest of it?
Yeah, we've been a great support for each other. We've both got young daughters and haven't been getting much sleep, so we've been two grumpy old men at the club at the moment.
Are you anticipating he's going to be ready to go?
Yeah, look, Pav's training the house down at the moment, and I'm pretty sure he's ready to rumble.
Is there any fear coming straight back into the AFL? Because a lot of guys have said this year particularly that it's getting harder and harder now to come straight back in after an extended layoff without playing any football at a lower level. Do you have any fear about that?
No, not at all. Look, you've got to take confidence out of the training loads that you do and the work you do with the fitness guys. I mean, you train really hard in rehab so that when you do get the chance to come back out there, you can play your role and deliver for the side.
What's the group feeling like after the weekend? Obviously disappointed with the loss.
Yeah, look, the guys are really disappointed from our performance on the weekend. We didn't bring the effort that we were hoping to bring, and they're looking forward to getting back out there, training well this week and playing against St Kilda.
Do you feel like you've got something to prove? You have had that frustrating run of injuries. We all know what a great player you've been over the years, but the remaining weeks of the season, do you feel like you want to prove something that you're still capable of being one of the dominating ruckmen in the comp?
Yeah, definitely. Look, you know, you don't do all the hard training unless you want to get out there and play well. You know, you miss it dearly when you don't play, and you watch how well the side's going, and all you want to do is be involved and be a part of that. So if and when I get my chance, it's all about doing the team thing and playing the role, and hopefully I can do that.
Excited about the chance of not only probably finals, but possibly top 4 and even top 2 down the track?
Yeah, look, we can't look any further ahead than this week, to be honest. I mean, you know, we're disappointed with our performance on the weekend, and it's important that we get back to playing the way we did in the previous 9 or 10 weeks, and bringing that great effort that, you know, the guys have been known for.
Just in terms of playing forward again, Ross hinted last night that obviously the guys struggled for inside 50s on the weekend. Are you kind of be that outlet player perhaps, where if there's not an option they can just bomb it long to you, and then the guys like Walters and Valentine go and effect? How do you feel about playing that sort of a role?
Yeah, look, I'd be more than happy to play a role like that. You know, anything you can do to help the side out, you'd be more than happy to do.
What about Jack Hannah's season? He spoke a couple of weeks ago about your influence on him. How have you seen his development?
Yeah, look, Jack's a great kid. You know, he's come in very eager and willing to learn. You know, he's asking questions all the time, and whenever you can help out with him, you try and do your best. And been really impressed the way he's gone about it. He had a great summer under his belt, and he's played some great footy and done his role for the side.
Aaron, you talked about effort as one of the key things that was perhaps lacking against Geelong. Is there anything else that you identified from watching the game or the coaching staff that really needs to lift this week?
Yeah, look, that was our main thing. You know, if you don't bring effort against any side, you're going to get beaten, and especially against a side like Geelong who are in such good form. So we know we've got to get back to the basics of playing, you know, bringing that great effort, and if we do that, it puts us in good stead.
Ross has said a few times he doesn't expect you have to come back in and necessarily star, and has been sort of telling the fans not to be expecting too much. What sort of an impact do you think you can have after such a long while?
Yeah, look, I just playing my role and contributing to the side of the best of my ability. So, you know, whether that's being an option long forward or being in the ruck, you know, whatever I can do to help the side.
Is it hard not to put high expectations or pressure on yourself, given that you are an elite player and all Australian? Is it hard not to shoot too high?
No, you know, you got to keep things realistic, and you know, you want to play well every game you play in. So if given the opportunity, I'll try my best, and we'll see what happens.
How is fatherhood?
Yeah, loving fatherhood. Fatherhood's great. It's probably been a really good thing for me. Missing so much footy this year. To go home and have a daughter with a big smile on her face when you walk in the door puts everything in perspective.
Where does she come up to you?
I don't know. I generally lay on the ground with her, so yeah, she's pretty tall for her age.
Good on.
Thanks.